Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It's never a dull and boring moment in crypto, finance, or the stock market. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today, as I did an earlier video at 7:30 in the morning, this morning, because of the news that, of course, the SEC has basically dropped and the case is over against Ripple and Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson, David Schwartz, and of course XRP, the cryptocurrency. This is absolutely enormous news that came out overnight in Australia. So it's a very bullish day for the XRP army. I'm so freaking happy about it. I actually don't know what to do other than to have an espresso. It's a freaking very monumental day for the XRP army. It's seriously huge. We're going to go over that. Obviously, we've got Solana as well. The spot ETFs are going live tonight on Wall Street, which is enormous. There are some new security threats as well, targeting Chrome extensions. Now, if you're using Google Chrome, do not use MetaMask. Do not use crypto extensions at all. I've been hacked before in the past. I said this years ago on my channel, but there's new ones coming up. Of course, we've got President Donald Trump to address the Digital Asset Summit, and we're also going to go over the XRP Rich List. I like to do this on at least once a month on my channel, and we're going to go through all of that. So let's get into it. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new, smash the subscribe button down there. Turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom. And of course, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. This was huge news today. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that. So make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff, right? It's very important. Now, formalities are out of the way. Yes, I mean, this is just absolutely enormous news that came out today. And I keep saying it because it feels like a dream. It really does. But we did have Brad Garlinghouse obviously announced with a full-blown video from Ripple that it's now over. This is it, the moment we've been waiting for. The SEC will drop its appeal. A resounding victory for Ripple, for crypto. In every way we look at it, the future is bright. Let's build. Do you know what's amazing as well? There was an interview he did on, there was a conference that took place, which I saw obviously shortly after he posted this video. And he basically said, look, the next thing, of course, is the $125 million currently sitting in escrow. And they would like it back, but I don't know what's going to happen with that. That's absolutely enormous, that amount of money. But other than that, the other bullish news is that now the SEC should look at approving the 17 XRP ETF filings, 17 of them. Now, if anyone understands what happened with Bitcoin after the ETFs got approved, obviously we went from, I remember last year before, President Donald Trump came into office, Bitcoin around early in last year was around about that 30 to 40K. And then obviously crept up. I remember sending screenshots to my friends and family. Then it crept up to gain to 45, 50, 55, 70,000, 80,000. 90,000. Now it's currently sitting at, around about, $85,000 US, and I'm talking Australian dollars, but then it crept up to about 130, as at today's prices, which is crazy. So it's currently, XRP in general is currently trading at $3.87. So $3.87 Australian dollars. It's around about $2.50. People are freaking out that the news hasn't done anything to the price. I just want to say that if you've been in the XRP army for this long, give it some time, because things are going to get pretty wild with it. Anyway, let's go over to CoinMarketCap. We've got $2.80 trillion, so it has dropped below 3 trillion, of course. It does need to creep up, well above 3 trillion again, which it will. 3% it is up. The volumes are sitting at about 170 billion at the moment. And of course, the fear and greed index has crept up from the other day to 31. Bitcoin's currently trading at 85,930 US dollars. Ethereum's at 2014. XRP's at $2.45. In the last 24 hours, look at that. It is up 7.42%, which is really nice to see that as well. In 7 days, we're up 10%. 30 days, it is down. 90 days, we're still up 6%. And this year alone, this is what people don't understand. This year alone, it is up 316%. So that is pretty remarkable. The other one I want to look at is Solana. Now we're up 6.82%. Market opens tonight around about midnight here in Australia. The daylight savings things really puts things out of whack here anyway. So again, 6%. And if we go to the year, it is down 90 days. Solana's been hit quite hard. But again, when I bought it, I guess, I think it was around about 20 Australian dollars when the whole FTX saga happened and Solana just nosedived, literally. That's when I bought the dip, but it's still pretty good, guys. This thing's going to go crazy once we get more ETFs. The more ETFs, the more capital, the more liquidity. It just becomes, stable, so to speak. I mean, if Bitcoin, if we look in the last 7 days, look at that. It's just been trading sideways. Last 30 days again, and last 90 days. I mean, look, we're pretty much sideways at the moment. It is quite frustrating, I will say, but you have to stay positive in these situations. Anyway, moving on. Again, earn curve, ladies and gentlemen. Here is my landing page. I'm still waiting for all of the AusTrack registrations and details and so forth. I'm still waiting. It's a long process. It's 90 days. I started this last year. I've been communicating with them, obviously, and I'm just waiting. They've given me a date of the 27th of this month. So next week, I should have something, an indication of what's going on pretty much. And guys, if you haven't gone to join the waitlist, go do that. It's earncurveinvest.com. This is the actual, my landing page. I've got the, some brief images of the application. And of course, it is going to be the spot crypto market. I'm just making that clear. And then moving into the US equities once things get up and running, because it's going to require a lot of capital. Again, if you haven't gone to sign up, first name, last name, email, phone number. And if you wish to donate to this to help me, please do that. If you can't, it's totally cool. If you don't want to, it's totally cool. All of those funds are still sitting there because, guys, I've got mountains of paperwork. Mountains and mountains of paperwork. I'm not kidding. These are all the AusTrack documents. And, of course, check this out. This is huge. I don't even have a freaking ruler, like, just to show you how much documentation. This is only the beginning, by the way. I wish I had my ruler somewhere on my desk, but this is huge. This is the amount of paperwork and documentation. Put it this way, it's been a learning journey. Anyway, guys, I'm working towards this to get it up and running. And it's only the beginning. And I'm taking on the big guys with this. So make sure you join the waitlist, earncurveinvest.com. And guys, I just want to say that if you haven't gone to get a copy of Money Never Sleeps, go get yourself a copy of this, please. Again, this is going to change your life. I'm not kidding. I'm doing this now. I've been doing this for years. Go get yourself a copy of it at thewallstreetbullofficial.com. The referral links, or I should say the referral links, the links to my store are down there in the description. This will change your life in terms of dividend investing. There are so many investing books on the market, which you should read them all because it's really good for financial literacy, but none of them really talk about dividends. Very briefly, they do. This is all about dividends, all right? So Money Never Sleeps. I wrote this. It took me a lot of trial and error, and it's helping me now in my future and in my life, and that's what I want for everybody. So please go and get the book. Just go and pause this video, go to the website, get the book and read it because you're going to need it. Not only for your own life, but obviously for the US equity stuff that's coming to EarnCurve, all right? So go do that. You can join the Wall Street Bull University. There is a lot of information in here as well for those of you who want to join. Go do that, the Wall Street Bull University. That is my official Patreon page. Let's get into the juicy news. I don't want to keep this too long, but XRP jumps as Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse says the SEC case has ended, which is absolutely incredible. I'm finally able to announce that the case has ended. It's over, Garlinghouse said in his video shared on X. I'm finally able to announce that the case has ended. It's over. Today is a victory, a long overdue surrender from the SEC. And Ripple, which uses the XRP ledger and XRP cryptocurrency, got a partial ruling in its favor in 2023, which was huge in itself. But the SEC filed an appeal seeking to have that decision overturned. And you know what? Gary Gensler's effing gone. He's no longer at the SEC. He's probably, who knows where the hell he is. I don't really care. But his overreach in crypto was ridiculous. And a federal New York judge found that Ripple's programmatic sales of XRP as secondary market did not constitute securities transactions, while those made to institutional investors did. But to be clear, the SEC has not yet made an announcement that it will drop its appeal. At the time of writing, the XRP price has climbed up 14% overnight because of that announcement. And a Ripple spokesperson confirmed to Decrypt that the SEC's decision is subject to commission vote and approval. It may take several weeks, but either way, they've done it. Now they've got no choice but to look at the ETF application. So bring it on. Congratulations to the Ripple team. Now, the Solana futures ETFs go live tomorrow, bringing the spot ETF one step closer, which is huge. Now, Bloomberg analysts estimate that 75% chance of the spot Solana ETF's approval this year. So Volatility Shares is launching its first ever ETFs tracking Solana futures tomorrow, making a key milestone that paved the way for a spot Solana ETF. So there you go. That's very, very bullish for Solana. There is a new security threat. Again, it's called Stilach Rat targets crypto wallets via Google Chrome extensions. Do not use them. Delete them. Get rid of them. Just trust me, get rid of them. I've been hacked so many freaking times on Google Chrome extensions. It's not worth it, guys. Don't use it. Just stick to your cold storage wallets, your Ledger, your Trezor, your Algorand, which is what I use. Algorand Titan is what I use, and only buy them from the actual company websites. Don't buy them on Amazon or eBay, please. And again, if you've got no choice, use the hot wallet. Just keep them on the exchange. Just make sure you have your 2FA set up, all your security features set up. Go set them all up. It's very, very important, all right? And it's obviously malware. Has remote access to PCs, enabling it to scan and steal users' credentials, including digital wallets. Be careful with that stuff, all right? Now, we do have President Trump as well speaking at the Digital Assets Summit, which is nice. That's going to be really good. It's happening in New York City, and this will be the first time this sitting US president has addressed the Bitcoin and crypto conference, highlighting the growing influence of the digital asset in mainstream financial policy. That is very bullish. And of course, the XRP Rich List, you need to be holding 2,502 to be in the top 10%. Now, if you're going to be in the top 5%, it's 9,000 XRP, 4%, 11,300. We've got 2% is going to be 26,000 XRP. 1%, you're going to be 52,000 XRP. So it's not that much at the moment. And again, the upper echelons of society in the XRP army, 0.5% is 100,000. 0.2% is 205,000. 0.1% is 390,000. If you're at 0.01%, you're a freaking whale and a legend. That's only 630 people in the world. That's 5.8 million XRP. That is a lot. Now we're going to have a quick look at X, guys. Other than the bullish news for Ripple, thank you to those 8,957 people that have followed me on X. You guys rock. We've got Bitnominal to launch first ever regulated XRP futures on US stock exchange March 20th. That is huge. Now, again, we've got an interesting one here. The first Solana ETFs are launching in the US tomorrow, which I've just shown. Now, I'm going to have a quick listen to Brad, then we're going to end up on this.
The SEC has abandoned their appeal. And so they filed suit in December of 2020. We won on the key parts of the case in the summer of 23. Judge Torres made a ruling that XRP in and of itself was not a security. That's almost a verbatim quote. The SEC filed an appeal about 8 months ago, and what they've now agreed is that they're going to drop that appeal. We still have a cross appeal pending, and so we go from being defendant really to plaintiff. So we now are in the driver's seat to determine how we want to proceed.
Are you dropping it?
We're going to see. It feels a lot better to be on the
Listen to this.
Than the defense. In 4 years, we spent over $150 million defending that case. not just for Ripple, but for the whole industry. I think it was really important that this SEC, the Gensler SEC, was really trying to bully and continue lawfare, filing lawsuits and lawsuits and lawsuits against crypto companies. That's over now, and I think that's great for the U.S. crypto industry and frankly great for crypto at large. I mean, at this point, all we're fighting for is, do we want to fight to get the $125 million back? And look, I'll be honest, would I have walked away from that before they appealed, before President Trump put Paul Atkins and Scott Bessent and David Sachs as critical, key, very smart leaders in this industry to bring this industry back on shore? I would have walked away. Now you look at that, you're like, this case in this SEC never would have been brought. And so where we find ourselves is, great, there's a clear legal victory to say XRP is not a security. That was good for the industry. But there's pieces of it that we think could be kind of cleaned up. And the question is, do we want to fight that fight, or can we come to an agreement with the SEC to drop everything? So just like...
There you go, guys. I wonder what they're going to do. I really do. Anyway, that's it for today. Go join Earn Curve Invest, my landing page. Big things are happening with this, guys. I'm just waiting for OzTrack. And, of course, this is the most freaking important thing that's going to change your life. Money never sleeps. Go get your book, all right? The Wall Street Bull official. The links are below. Peace out, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye.